Happy Tuesday, guys. Hope your Tuesday is going very well. Guys, I wanted to do a vlog that I have not done in quite some time, and it is telling you guys who I really love as black girl booktubers. I have been looking at like a number of different black lady YouTubers, and that is where like I get a lot of my filming ideas. Being new to the game, that is where I get like a lot of my book recommendations of authors that I have not read from, or like books that I did not even know that author actually writes. I've been laughing, I've been crying, like I've been doing all the things looking at these people's YouTube channels. Over half of them usually have a YouTube channel that lasts for like an hour or so. A few of them don't last quite a whole hour, but the ones that last like an hour and something, they are just like the best YouTube vlogs that I have seen. The editing in the vlogs are great, the content is great, and like they really put you into their world. As far as like if some of them do lifestyle and also like the books that they're reading, let's say like, you know, they're going to the market, or you know, they're going book shopping, just all the things, guys, and like they just really make you feel like your family. And also the way they talk about the books that they write, it is just straight phenomenal, like phenomenal. And what I mean by that is like, when you are listening to these booktubers, you are actually searching on either Barnes and Noble, Books A Million, or Amazon, and you are putting that book in your cart. That is how good these people actually do this booktubing thing, y'all. These are some excellent ladies. They are beautiful, they are very intelligent, and they are just some of my completely favorite people to actually look at when it comes down to booktubing. So y'all, let me tell you guys about these 10 girls that I love so much. All right, y'all, first I'm going to start with myself. I am a fairly new YouTuber with books. I am not fairly new with reading books. I have been reading books since I was a kid. When I actually got into respiratory school, which that is exactly what I do, respiratory therapy, I actually strayed away from reading books, going to the library, all the things, because it was just so stressful and it required a lot of reading and studying when I was actually in respiratory school. So I did stray away from reading as much as I used to, and I don't even really remember the genres that I used to read when I was in high school, but I used to read all the time. So probably about a couple of years ago, I started looking at YouTube more than ever, and I started seeing a lot of these YouTubers talking about books, their book rooms, the books that they love to read, how they explain the books that they love to read, and just all the things. So that pushed me over to pick up a book. And so once I picked up that first book a couple of years ago, y'all, I have almost 1,000 books in my house now that I am just so in love with. So my favorite genres is thrillers, historical fiction, and contemporary romance. I will branch out to a lot of other book genres from time to time. It just depends on how like if I see somebody on their YouTube channel, how they explain that book, what they felt about that book, and if I just feel so highly about their book recommendations, I will pick up that book. I'm not a huge fantasy girl, so I have a few fantasy books on my shelves, and most of the time they are the last books that I gravitate to when I want to read a book. But yeah, Yolandas Books, we're here every Sunday and Wednesday, and I just love books, guys, so check out my channel. So the first YouTuber that I would like to talk about is Shay C. If you guys look and listen to any of my YouTube channels, whenever I am talking about somebody that I get book recommendations from, or I just love their channel, or I seen it on their channel, you know that I'm talking about Shay C. I mention her name a ton of times on all of my YouTube channels when it comes down to these books. So she is such a bubbly spirit, y'all. She is happy over half the time. She does have her little grieving points when she is shooting her videos, but it is mostly because of life, things that actually happen in her life, according to the reason why she is actually having a grieving moment, or if she has read a book that just really made her cry. Her videos are awesome. She goes everywhere, and when she goes places, she actually records her lifestyle during the time that she actually is wherever she is. I am just like her. I love to read more than one book at a time. I usually read like 20 books almost a month. She also reads about 20 books also a month. And what I love about her is that her spirit is just so bubbly. Her spirit is just so great, and she just has the best book recommendations that you can get from anybody. And her book recommendations are like from indie authors, people that does not have that hype yet. And when she talks about the books, y'all, it is just so emotion. She shows so much emotion, so much grief, and it is just that smile that she always have when she talk about some of these books. And she is such an honest person when she is talking about these books. Like, she don't care if like you like the book and she didn't like the book. She's gonna let you know that she did not like that book in a certain sense. She does not, or not that I've seen, have ever DNF'd a book, and she just reads so many good books. She has such a healthy lifestyle. Her and Brady, their relationship, their marriage is just the best, and I love the way she always inserts her lifestyle as far as exercise and Pilates, you know, how her diet or healthy eating has changed, just all the things, guys. If you ever look at her channel, you would never not want to look at her channel. She used to do vlogs 3 days a week. Now she has dropped it down to 2 days a week and just longer vlogs. I love to look at her vlogs because if it starts on a Monday, it might end on that Friday. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like going through all of her life about books. I love looking at Shay C, and I guarantee you that you guys will too. So this next young lady that I am going to talk about, that I love watching her channel, is Kalila D. She is just the feistiest little something, and she loves to read books. I think her main genre is like contemporary fiction, urban fiction reading, if I'm not mistaken. But she is so funny, y'all. A lot of times when she opens up her vlogs, like, there is no telling where she is going to be. She might be standing on top of the sofa. She might be on top of the counter. Like, it is just no telling what this girl is going to be in. She is just so funny. Whenever she is like telling you guys that like you need to read this, or you know, something like that, she's like dead in front of the camera and you know, oh my god, y'all, she is just such a funny person to me. Her vlogs are very in-depth when she is talking about her take or her reviews on the books. So if you want like really in-depth reviews on a book, you need to look at Kalila D's channel, because she is going to go deep into how she feels about that book. And I love that she goes to a lot of bookstores, and she is just so funny inside of those bookstores as well. She incorporates some of her lifestyle in her channel as far as like Instagram and stuff like that, because she loves to work out, and I just love to see her pictures when she is actually working out. She also puts in her healthy eating diets or regimen in her videos, and I just love the way she eats. I love the way she takes care of herself, and I love the editing part of her videos, because when she is editing or when you're looking at her vlogs, it's like little different things like SpongeBob in a few minutes, or you know, stuff like that. She just puts so many funny inserts into her videos, and I am just so stinking here for it. I love looking at her vlogs. She is such a nice person. We actually talk on Instagram from time to time. She will always try her best to message you back or respond to your comments when you comment on her actual channel. So like, I'm just so in love with this girl's channel. So if you guys want to laugh, if you want in-depth videos on like some of the books that she read, just check out her channel. Another black YouTuber that I am just so in love looking at is Bree. She is this little young lady that lives in New York, and she is just a joy to watch when it comes down to reading books and getting a insight on what that book is about. She is very calm spirited. I've never seen her like upset on any of her vlogs that she has actually had on YouTube. Her editing is off the chain. I love the way she starts her videos, and I love the way she ends her videos. She loves to go to like random bookstores that is in New York City. She loves to spend time at the coffee shop to get some reading done and some work done on her computer. She incorporates her lifestyle, like a true lifestyle, in her vlogs, and I just love it. Like one of her vlogs that she recently did, you know, she said she was gonna go to the coffee shop, get some reading done, get some things done on her computer, and she was like, okay, so we're about to go. And so she needed a belt, so she filmed herself looking for her belt, and you know, it was like she was just talking to her sister or something. Well, I can't find the one that silver belt that I have, and I'm like, girl, you just get a belt, whatever belt you want, it just get out the door. So she just makes you feel like you are so a part of her vlog, so a part of her life. And the book reviews that she has for her books, y'all, they are so in-depth. They are just the best book reviews that I have seen somebody do yet. She is very blunt with her book reviews. If she does not like the books, she does not like the books. She does not try to understand why the next person liked the books or anything like that. She is just gonna be very, very true and real with you. I love that she likes to read different genres, and that just helps me to like see if I'm gonna like that book just because she likes that book. But y'all, she is such a cute little girl. I love that she mainly has like plaits in her hair because it makes her look so stinking cute. She is just one of the best booktubers to watch if you want to get some real in-depth book reviews on books, and if you just want to see what New York City is about, because she is going to take you along with her the entire time, and she just does the best things, y'all. She goes the best places, and she takes the best footage. So Bree is such a great booktuber to watch. Another booktuber that I have just recently started watching more than I have ever watched is Kayla's Bookish Vibes. She is a very calm person. She gives very good book reviews on the books that she reads. She is just a soft-spirited person to me. She I don't quite remember what genres that she usually likes to read, but the genres that she usually like to read is like the genres that I do not read at all. And when I say she picks apart those books, she picks apart those books. And I'm just so here for that. She has just a perfect little book room that she has made for herself. She's a mom, she's a wife, and she is just a great person to try and buddy read as well. She has such the calmest spirit, y'all, and I just love the way she loves to read books that is not of my genre, and how she tells you about that book. I love when she go book shopping off of her bookshelf, just all the things. She is just such a calm spirited person, and I just love her book channel. Y'all, this next booktuber that I'm going to talk about is Reading Over Reality. Just call her Nike. I love looking at this young lady's YouTube channel. She is spicy. She loves books. She has the cutest little son, and she is the most honest person that I have seen in this YouTube world. She did a vlog not too long ago about tips on how to like grow your YouTube channel, and she was just so like, how would I put it? She was so straightforward with her tips and her tricks for doing your YouTube channel. She was like, don't be fake, don't do this, don't do that. And I'm like, girl, you are just so right. She loves to do a lot of book hauls. I love the way she just has the best spirit for books. She loves to read books by Black authors. She has great reviews on her books and her book area that she actually has built in her room. It is gorgeous. She has the calmest spirit. She has just the best attitude about books, and the way and the direction that she likes to go with her booktube channel. If you want to laugh and you want honest book reviews, y'all check out Reading Over Reality. And like she said, just call her Nike. I love watching her channel. Now, this booktuber that I'm going to talk to you guys about next is Melissa Black. Just the cutest little girl that I have been watching on YouTube. I love the way she is always like on a Disney type or fantasy type place when she does her vlogs. Her book room is just filled with just bright, colorful Disney type stuff, and that is also the way she dresses. And she just has just the best take on fantasy books. So if you are not into fantasy books and you want to get into fantasy books, you need to watch Melissa Black's YouTube channel. She will get you into reading fantasy books. She will get you into going on Disney trips, and she will just make you laugh. She is just the cutest little bubbly little thing that I have been watching lately on YouTube. I love the way she dressed. I love when she have her little head pieces on, and I just love the places that she actually goes, because it's like I'm going on those Disney trips and not actually being there. She celebrates her birthday in like Disney type modes. Like, she goes to the best bookstores, and every time she goes to a bookstore that is new, she loves to get the bookmark for that particular bookstore so she can remember where she got that book from. And I am exactly the same way. But if you want to have fun, Disney fun, and you want to be able to read as many fantasy books as you want to read, look at Melissa Black's YouTube channel and she will get you there. Danny Reads. I am so in love with her channel, with her book club. She is a very calm, nice young lady. She goes a lot of different places. Sometimes she wears her feelings on her shoulders, and that is what made me so connect to her. Her YouTube channel, her vlogs, they are very in-depth. I love the way she shops on a bargain. So if you want to shop on a bargain, like at the dollar store and different places that has very reasonable books, check Danny Reed's YouTube channel out. I love the way she has her room as far as her book stack, like the way she uses different things to mimic a bookshelf, the way she color codes her books, the way she sets up her books. S.A. Crosby is one of her favorite authors, and she is the one that actually got me into reading S.A. Crosby books. She is such a nice person. We communicate all the time through Instagram and things of that nature, and I just love looking at her channels. She does a lot of car shots, and I'm just so here for it, because when she does those car shots, it's like we are going somewhere. Like, girl, we finna go to a bookstore, we finna go to a library, or we are, riding with her to her job. Such a cute, nice, just calm, loving person. Check out Danny Reed's. She has the greatest vlogs. Another YouTuber that I would like to talk to you guys about is Kyra Stewart. I hope I'm saying your name right. This lady is also just the bubbliest person that I see every time I look at her YouTube channel. She reads a ton of books, and a lot of times too, she like crams books in because she has like this reading goal that she has to meet, like Goodreads reading goals, or like she has to read a book that her book club is actually reading, and they will have a book club meeting soon. I love how her kids are always playing in the background, but they do not disturb her. She does so many things with arts and crafts, book club meetings. She likes to go to the bookstore. She incorporates her life into her vlogs, because you can always like know when she's exercising. We can kind of figure out like when she, or what she eats, what she drinks. And also, she is a Christian, and throughout every vlog that I have actually seen her do, she is a true Christian, because I have not seen any of her vlogs that would make me feel or think that she's not a true Christian. She reads a number of different genres, and she is just so easygoing. She likes to have fun. She likes to read books, and I just love the way her book area has just so many different things in it, y'all, all over the walls. She has her arts and crafts card, just all the things. Like, she is just a great person to watch. Her vlogs are usually 45 to an hour long. Sometimes she has her husband in the vlogs with her, and you can just get so much knowledge out of books also with her. She is very straightforward and honest about the books, and she has a lot going on, but she juggles all of that, and still she is a great booktuber to follow. Alright guys, I thought I was recording when I was talking about reading with QT. I just recently started following her, and I'm still like getting to know who she is, what she likes, and just all the things. I did look at some of her Bookmas videos, and she did such a good job reading so many cute books and just dressing for the part. She seems like she is just the sweetest person. She likes to go to bookstores with her mom and just all the things. So reading with QT, we're just getting to meet each other, but overall I think I am actually really loving her spirit, loving her book style, loving her editing style, and just loving her reading style. So help me continue to watch Reading with QT, And I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog.